There are things that we experience but never talk about. A shadow moving in a corner, flickering of the lights, a disembodied voice. We invite you to talk with us, share your story, share your evidence, because this isn't just your story, this is our story. This is GhostBox.
And happy Tuesday, everybody. Welcome to GhostBox Live. My name is Greg Bakun, and thank you very much for joining me tonight. So I'm here. It's Tuesday. I'm not normally on a Tuesday night, but I am covering for Ane tonight. And so if you are on Ane's page and that you see that it's not her tonight with her one-question readings, just know that she returns Thursday. So she had asked if I could just sit in tonight and just keep the lights on and stuff, even though she isn't going to be here herself, not here being here, but here being the collective here. So I was, of course, it seems like that Tuesday nights are a lot of fun to do spirit box sessions. Every night's a lot of fun to do a spirit box session. So I really wanted to be able to have the opportunity to kind of keep up our momentum. For those of you who have been joining me the last few weeks, we've been week in and week out, we've been getting some really interesting activity, some really good responses. And we never guarantee responses, of course, do we? We never know what's going to happen. But the thing is that we're working towards getting more and more responses and more things being said. And it's really exciting. It really is. So that being said, tonight what we'll do is we'll reach out to Spirit. We'll try to hopefully get some folks in here to try to reach out to their loved ones. We didn't do too much of that on Sunday. I'm going to be honest. We were kind of following the trail of Spirit talking to us, and that's what we're going to do tonight also. But the hope is that we can reach out to loved ones too. It's a fine line, isn't it, to try to do both. I'm just going to look through some comments real fast, and a lot of people on here saying hello, and I just want to thank you all very much for stopping by and making sure that you came by and said hi to me. I really appreciate it. And it's nice to do these a little bit earlier. It's actually still well, the sun really gone down the last couple seconds, but still a little bit light. I prefer dark. Not that it makes anything easier or anything better for communicating with spirits. I just like to do it in the dark. So there's that. Tonight I am broadcasting from my own profile page. I'm broadcasting from Paranormal Warehouse, Paranormal United Network, and I am also coughing. I'm also on my Minnesota GhostBox page on Facebook and my Parafriends events page. So please, if you haven't had a chance to check those pages out, please do so. I post stuff there. We've been doing some live paranormal investigations, a lot of stuff that is, just a lot of fun. I personally really want to do more investigative stuff. And I just really wanted to be able to get out in the field a little bit more. A lot of us did. A lot of us hadn't been able to. And so, for me, it's more of just like, let's get out there and let's do some investigations and let's see if we can bring it to people at home. It's not the ghost stories. It's nothing like that. It's something else. So, I just want to say, so I just got some good breaking news through the text. I can't share it, unfortunately, but just know it was really good news. If you'll forgive me for a second, this is worth responding to. Highly unprofessional. I'm going to be able to say that, but it's worth responding to. So please bear with me, and I am now done for the bit. But thank you for putting up with me. I'm sure a lot of you have just like, yeah, forget this dude. He's going to text instead of talk with us. I know. I'm horrible. I'm horrible. So where do we go from here? Couple things. Normally Tuesday and Thursdays, I am doing, or Ane is doing what you call it, one question readings. And so she is on those days. And so from there, I just want to say, if I may, real fast, I've been noticing a trend lately for some people who have been coming to her one question readings. And I haven't been noticing it so much on my stuff, but please remember that, and this goes for people like I see Michael Christopher on here also, that these people are giving their time to do your readings or one question readings. Michael does mediumship. Ane does one question readings. They both do shows. Michael's shows on Tuesday. He does it with Jennifer. They take their own time to do this. And I had been seeing more and more as I run Ane's show. I've been seeing that what's going on is that people are getting kind of uppity that she's not picking people. I'm the one that picks them, not her. And if I don't see you, it's not because I don't want to pick you. It's because the feed is so much. And, it's a real bummer, to be very honest, when people are so vocal on the pages that they're not being picked, that they're angry about it, that I'm leaving. I'm sick of watching this. You know what? That's enough of that. Don't watch it at all then, in my opinion, because quite frankly, Anna is giving her time. Michael's giving his time. No one's asked me to say this. I'm just saying this. And my point here is that if you don't get picked this time, maybe you'll get picked next time, or maybe the time after that. It's just like tonight. If we don't get to your loved ones, we'll try for the next time. We'll try for the time after that. But please remember, those people are giving their time for this, not asking for money. They're asking if you want to set up readings and whatnot. That's fair. But these are, they're just giving their time. So please consider that when you are, when you get discouraged, when you're not getting picked. It's not being on purpose. No, there's no cruelness or anything attached to it. It's just that there's a lot of people we're trying to get through, and we're trying to get through people as much as possible. And there's a lot of people coming through. So please, I just want to say, because last week was a little tough with the way that some people were reacting to not getting readings. And it puts a bad taste in the mouth a little bit from doing these. And just please consider that honestly, if you're not being picked, there's nothing against you. It's just how it's working. And I'm the one that's picking for Ane, and I'm not going through going, oh, nope, not you, not you, not you. It's more of like, okay, here we go. And then trying to get through this entire list of people and trying to get to different parts of the hour so that we're not just picking people from the first 3 minutes, but we're picking people who are submitting throughout the entire hour. So I just wanted to kind of clear the air on that. And I apologize if that's annoying people, but it's just something that I just really wanted to get off my chest here, because it got out of hand last week, and it's meant to be fun. This is meant to be fun for hopefully you. It's meant to be fun for us. It's meant to be just a nice experience, and that if you like what Ane is doing, if you like what Michael's doing, if you like what Jennifer is doing, then you go and you seek out for more in-depth reading. So just please keep that in mind, okay? So for those of you who have not left because you have been insulted, we can now go ahead and maybe do some spirit box work. One of the things that I do want to talk about here is that now you can see the bell is moving again. I am really unsure about the bell, to be honest. Once again, I don't feel anything around it. My hand's going to come in here. I feel nothing around it. I just don't believe it anymore. Okay, I'm just going to be that. I just don't believe that that it's. If it starts to really swing, then I'll be like, okay, that's paranormal. Right now, we can kind of see what's going on. I'm still looking into maybe what the issue is with it, but I feel like that right now we can keep our eye on it. I don't feel anything around it. I just feel odd calling it paranormal because it just seems to be a little it just seems to keep happening. But nothing else is going on. So we'll just keep our eye on it, and we'll just kind of see what happens, and kind of go from there. Okay. Let's see here. Speaking of the table itself, I do have, let's see here. I do have my REM pod. That's me. You can't see my hand. That is me. I have a different obelisk because I have not, the obelisk that we're using on Sunday died, and I needed to charge it. I haven't had a chance to do so yet. So we are, I'm charging that for Sunday, but this is the obelisk 4. So far it said November, Various, and Reed. I have a K2. I'm not sure if my flashlight isn't set up as well. It's a crapshoot for me with the flashlight. As far as setting it up, we're gonna try it again. All right, I feel more confident about that one. Okay, I see a couple people saying first time here. First of all, thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining me. Sorry that your first time here and you're hearing me complain about people. So it's not really complaint. It's just asking people to remember. That's all. That's all. We're going to talk to Spirit. As always, there's no guarantee of responses. I see people are asking for loved ones to come through. And I see a number of you who have asked for loved ones to come through, that we've had your loved ones come through. So at least some of you know that we do have some luck here. We do have some mediums in the audience tonight. And, they may jump in with what they're feeling. They may not. It's not mandatory at all. Last night or Sunday night, we used the SB7T, which I thought was really cool. And tonight we're just going to use the regular SB7. That's kind of what I would like to go with. For those of you, there's a couple of you who said you're first timers here, and then one person asked, well, what are we doing here? That's a good question. I take it for granted that everyone kind of knows what's going on. I have this box. It's called a spirit box. It's a piece of paranormal equipment that some people are like, this is great. Other people, to be very honest, are like, oh, this is a joke. This isn't anything. I think it's amazing. And what I like to do is I like to use it to reach out to Spirit. And I believe I've had great success doing so. And what we're going to do tonight is, it's a radio. And basically what it does, if you've ever scanned through the radio frequencies on your stereo and it stops at a station, this is what it does, except it keeps going. It doesn't stop at stations. I can adjust the speed to go faster, slower. And the belief here is that the energy that's going through is allowing Spirit to be able to talk to us in real time, or as real time as possible. So we're going to try that. I mean, I say we're going to try it. We do it every Sunday. That's my normal time of doing this. But we're going to do this tonight. We're going to see if we can reach out to folks. We're going to see if we get any spirits just coming through, because we have a lot of we have a lot of spirits that just come through to say hi, and sometimes we just kind of see where that takes us. So I just think that it's could be a fun night. I'm just kind of looking at some other comments here. It's one of those days that no matter what you press, it's always the wrong button. Let's see here. Karen says, I love my SB7 with a larger speaker. Yeah, I mean, you can have a larger speaker than this. This is pretty powerful. I mean, if you want something that is, for a rock concert or something, that's totally cool too. We're going to do some protection. What I like to believe with this is that that when you are contacting Spirit, you have to be very careful. We're contacting our loved ones, but there's other spirits out there that likes your energy, and this is kind of opening a little bit of a gate. We're kind of putting our energy out there. And when we put our energy out there, what we want to be able to do is just make sure that we protect ourselves, so that we are not, we're not giving our energy to anyone else. This is for us and us only. You can give your intention. You can be like, hey, I want Grandpa to come through. Please, Grandpa, come through. But don't ever do, Grandpa, if you can come through, just take my energy, and make him come through. it's really interesting. You got to make sure you protect yourself. We're going to go through that. You mean the SB7T? Yes, we tried that on Sunday. It was really good. I enjoyed it quite a bit. Plus, it has a flashlight on it. So for for our protection, what we're going to do is we're going to start. Just imagine that there is a light that's, some help from your loved ones, spirit guides, whatever you feel comfortable with. And it starts from your heart. Protection starts from your heart. And then it grows. And this protection is growing and growing and growing. It's just a light. And it's like armor. And it completely covers you. It completely covers you. And this is armor that is really protective, full of love. You might even feel tingling from it. And if you don't, that's okay too. But then when you have this armor around you of love, right, then you take it and you just push it to all the walls. You have it cover the pets, you have it covered the family members. Even though they're not taking part in it, it still doesn't mean that they are susceptible to getting some attachments, I believe. Better be safe than sorry on this sort of thing. So that is my take on it. If you've done so, hopefully you feel there's some protection there. Hopefully you feel that there's some good things happening. And yeah, it's good. I can feel it. So what I like to do, as I said, I do not guarantee responses. Sometimes I'm going to use a slightly, this is the first generation of the SB7. And sometimes it might take 10 to 15 minutes before we start getting spirit communication. It's hard to know. For those of you who have not seen this before, it's loud, it's white noise, it's shuffling through the stations. You can do stuff to minimize it. I don't. I believe that what happens is that the voices float above the white noise and you can hear it. So just know that it's loud, and that may not be to everyone's taste. So if you're just like, you hear it and you're like, no, thank you, I understand. It's no problem. But for those of you who stick around, we know that we have some luck here. And we also know that there is a possibility that maybe one of our devices will go off. And we've had luck with this before. As I mentioned on Sunday, a couple weeks ago, I had a really interesting, and some of you had seen this, a flashlight session with which I believe could be a farmer from St. Michael. I live in St. Michael, Minnesota. And why I say it's interesting is because I asked, I believe you're a farmer around here. I'm using some intuitiveness a little bit. And it's like, yes, through the flashlight. And I said, are you one of the famous farmers? There's like famous people here. Did your name start with a Z? And it went back on to yes. And Sunday, I realized that their name was Zachman. That's the last name, Zachman. So, once again, I put it out there. If Mr. Zachman is here, can you turn on one of these devices for me, please? Because I was really taken by the conversation we had a couple weeks ago. You were coming in here clear to see what was going on. There's a lot of ways you can talk to me. Could you do so through one of the devices, please? Yeah, that bell is moving. I don't know, folks. The thing is that I'm all for paranormal. I'm all for having spirit interaction. It just feels like that's not true. And I just want to be true to everybody. I don't want to blow smoke or anything. If I'm not 100% certain that's paranormal, I'm going to tell you, because we're not about doing BS. We're here to do it right. If the flashlight's not going on, we're not getting, communication. If the REM pod's not going on, we're not getting communication, so we'll just kind of see. Now, if it starts really swinging, that would be awesome, but we'll kind of see. Now, granted, the bell hadn't moved from Sunday. It was about 8 months since the bell last moved on camera. And no, that's a little something too. So just keep our eyes open, okay? Please use me as a conduit to talk to us tonight. You can funnel through me and have your output come through here. We want to talk to you. We have a lot of family members who are here tonight wanting to hear. Very cool, Becky. And so we want to have a conversation with you. Did any of you see the investigation we did with Becky over at the Grant House a couple weeks ago? That was pretty cool. So maybe we'll get someone from the Grant House tonight. If we have anyone from the Grant House here through Becky, since Becky's watching, please turn on the flashlight. Please let us know that you're here. Okay. So the Ovilist just said happy when I asked if you could let us know that you're here. Did you hear that? Said happy. Are you happy? Are you happy at the Grant? Are you happy with what's going on at the Grant? I'm sorry, that was cool. That was neat. That was neat. Because it's actually a response that is like an intelligent response. So that was neat. But then again, as we've been seeing, anything at the Grant House, and Becky will, oh my gosh, of course I turned it away. Flashlight just went on. Damn it. If you're from the Grant House, did you turn that flashlight on? Could you turn the flashlight off for me, please, if you're from the Grant House? Because I asked you to turn the flashlight on. Could you turn the flashlight back off for me, please? You guys, I am really upset right now that I didn't have them on camera. Thank you. I was really upset that I didn't have them on camera when they went on. It just, to me, if you don't see it, it's not real. You know what I mean? It just really bugs me. But now, okay, now you came back on. Let's reset then. Are you from the Grant House? If so, do you know Becky? Have you been watching Becky? If you're from the Grant House, could you turn the light back off, please? If this is Mr. Zachman, the farmer that we got from St. Michael, that you talked to me a few weeks ago, if this is Mr. Zachman, can you turn the flashlight off for me, please? Are you somebody else? Are you a different spirit altogether coming in to say hi? If you are not either of the people that I had asked, if you're somebody completely different, could you please turn that flashlight back off? That way we just know who we're talking with. That's all. All right. Well, what we're going to do then is we're going to go on to Spirit Box, and we're going to keep this going. To all spirits that are around here, I just want to make sure that you all understand that there's a lot of ways that you can talk to us. We're going to talk through this box right here. You can go over here. This will be me, folks. You can go over here, hit this antenna, and that can go off, okay? So feel free to do that, please. That flashlight, that was on. All you need to do is talk, okay? All you need to do is talk, and if you just want to talk, just touch it again, and then you'll get our attention, and we'll talk to you through that or however else. You could use words. You saw that the words came through there. You can light this up if you go nearby. Also, if you touch this little antenna, you can have that light go off. It doesn't go off when I touch it, But I swear, every time my cat goes anywhere like in a perimeter around it, nowhere near it actually, that thing goes off. It's crazy. All right. So, should we do some spirit box finally? All right. We're going to do this at a sweep rate of 250, and we're going to do a backwards sweep. Do you hear that? Are you talking? My name is Greg. Could you turn on the light over there? It's okay if you turned it on. I'd love to talk with you.
I'm listening.
I'm listening. Did you hear that? I'm listening. Hey, I'm happy to talk. I'd rather hear you talk, though, than me. Female voice. What is your name? Could be, but he's nowhere near it, honestly. I know what you're saying. I don't know. But you can't rule that out, Tom. You're absolutely right. Yeah. Friends since high school coming on busting my... Jesus.
Hello.
Hello? What is your name? Did you hear her name? Was it like Brenda? Friend? I mean, did you all hear that? It's a woman again. You know, it's interesting. I mean, it sounded like there was either Brenda or something with an F, so I'm going to ask Amanda. Was your name Francis? Or was your name? Oh my God. Is your name Francis? Okay. I thought I heard like Brenda, possibly. So, but Francis, if you're here, could you let us know, please? Can you come through here for me? The Tom I was mentioning was my friend who was actually watching tonight. Unless you all heard Tom, and I didn't hear any of that. Yeah, you did. We're getting a lot of things coming through. Is your name Brenda? Brandy?
All right.
Something all around or all wrong? Am I getting it all wrong? Let's see, this table is better looking than I am, so let's switch this around. There we go. Bell's not moving. No, not really. Well, let me ask you then, what is your name? Because if I'm not getting it right, tell me what your name is, please.
Go to Chris. Basketball.
So it said basketball. I want to say that's radio. Look at all you. Look at what you all telling me what I should be doing. My goodness, Amanda. Well, you're probably right, but I'll leave it that way for just a little bit. You got Tom telling me that that my cat's causing static electricity. Then Amanda's telling me how to reset my flashlight. My goodness, you guys. I'm kidding. Now that said country. Someone talked about country. Something about country. And then a couple of you heard Chris. Sydney heard Chris on my profile page. Amanda heard Chris. Mary heard Chris. Chris, are you here? Did you hear that? I thought it was here. When someone say I smell pot, are you token right now? Chris, if you're here for somebody, could you tell us who you're... Did you hear that? That was a full sentence by a woman. It was a full sentence. Of course, I talked over it. Let's not be foolish. Of course, I talked over it. But that was a full sentence by a woman. Could you repeat that, please? I'm sorry, I didn't get it. Can you turn the flashlight off for me, please? All right. How many spirits are in this room with me right now? Can I get a number, please? I thought I heard 20. Did I hear 20? Mary Beth heard 7. Who says watch you? I heard 20. You all heard 7. So very nice. Thank you, Andrew. I appreciate that. That makes me feel good. I'm not alone. Joshua heard 3. Tracy heard 7. Okay. So a lot of different takes on it. I'm guessing one of us are closer, right?
Final pull.
All right. Let's see if we can get to some people here. Did that say Edward? Did you hear Edward? Just going through comments, folks. Ondiopolis came through B, D, E, and shuttle. All right, hold on. Keep talking. Hey, Rob, good to see you. I don't know if I could trust that. So you heard Edward also. Okay, good. Can you shut that flashlight off for me, please, if you turned it on? I'm just wanting to see if it's actually one of you that turned it on, or if it's just the flashlight kind of rebelling against me tonight. There's some specific what I'm looking for here. All right. It's got brighter. Can I get the name of who turned on the flashlight, please? Thought I heard me. Can you turn the flashlight off for me, please? You turned it on. I'd like to see it turned back off, please. So we could have a conversation then. There we go. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Are you a relative of somebody watching tonight? If so, could you turn the flashlight back on? Okay, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Let's do this then. Just to get it out of the way, are you a relative of mine? If you're a relative of mine, can you turn the flashlight on, please? That sounded upset, right? Okay, so you're not a relative of mine. Are you a relative? How do I do this? Are you able to tell me through here who you're trying to reach? If you are from the Grant house, could you turn the flashlight back on, please? Nope. Not from the, well, if you're Grant house, people might be here, but they're not. What about Mr. Zachman? Mr. Zachman, if you're here, can you turn it back on, please? I just feel like that we're not done talking with him yet, you know? That's why I keep bringing him up. We have been hearing an Ed or Edward. I thought I heard the obvious. I didn't. We had heard an Ed or Edward word. Are you here? Are you? Are we? Sounded like something like, yes, I'm trying. Edward, who are you here for? Has some great stuff coming through tonight. Not exactly 100% clear. All right.
We'll talk about that.
Joshua, let's do that. Let's do that, all right? If you're female, could you please turn the flashlight back on, please? Let's start with that. If you're female, can you turn the flashlight back on? The bell is not moving at all. Look at it where it hits the flashlight, you see? It's not moving.
Where?
So what's going on here, huh? If you're a male spirit, could you turn the flashlight on for us, please? Suddenly the flashlight's not interesting anymore. If you're not from this earth, if you're not from this planet, can you turn the flashlight on for me, please? Hey, Crystal, thank you for jumping on. Edward, if you're trying to reach someone, can you tell us who that is, please? There's a number of people who believe they are connected to you, and we'd like to connect them.
I just.
If you could say it clearly, I know it's not easy always. For example, and Edward, I believe that you had turned on the flashlight earlier, okay? I'm just going to say that. Edward, if you are here for Amanda, can you turn the flashlight back on, please? Yes. Okay. Edward, if you're looking for Barbie, can you turn the flashlight on for me, please?
Hey,
Let's just went off again. Both. Both. It said both. I asked for Edward twice for two different people. The obelisk said both. For Amanda and for Barbie. How about that? They're both here. They're both here. Thank you. You've made a lot of people happy tonight, okay? You made a lot of people happy. I'm sure I don't have to say to spirits out there how you changed people's lives by coming to us and talking with us and reaching out to your loved ones who are watching. And I know it's not easy to do so, but if you are able to do it, that's why we love to hear from you. That's why all my friends on here love to hear from you. I said both. Said both. The bell. I thought she said I heard. Now this is same voice. So true, isn't it?
What we're talking about.
Crystal, we believe we're reaching out to a lot of spirits, loved ones, a lot of loved ones. I know, right, Susan? Isn't that cool? Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry, Crystal. I thought you were asking what's happening. Now I'm seeing everyone coming up saying they heard what's happening. Sometimes I think these things go better if I'm not in it. You know, it just lets you all just listen and figure it out yourself. I think I'm more of a cumbrance to this thing than anything. Good. That's good. I don't see why not. I don't see why not. Oh, good. Good. It's weird, isn't it, coming into this, and when people talk over spirit like I do, oh my God, I did it twice. The same voice, though. Same voice twice. Now, a lot of you have seen Emily. I heard Emily. We'll get to Emily in a second. Since I clicked on Mary's comment, I better go through with this. Marianne, can you come through, please, for Marie?
That's progressive.
That's radio. No spirit's going to tell us that's progressive. Unless Marianne worked for progressive, and I highly doubt it. In a dark voice, too. Sorry. Marianne, are you able to talk to us, please? That was an interesting response. I couldn't make it up, but it sound, you know, you kind of listen to cadences and stuff. Are you, Marianne? Can you say Marie's name for me, please?
Interesting.
So people are getting, I'm assuming too, when we're talking about Marianne, they're getting, excuse me, I'm here, stuff like that. Interested was another word that people are getting. Another sentence. We got that over. We got that over at my profile page. Also, a few of you have picked up my name again, or Greg Koss's name. Hello? Do you hear that? Hello? It's like how maybe our moms or our grandparents would say hello. Hello? Shane, are you here? Shane, could you let us know you're here, please? Did it? Joshua, I'm assuming then Shane is your brother. Am I getting that correctly? Shane, could you say hi to your brother, please?
Infinity.
Amanda thought I heard hi, bro. And I guess the question with that is, oh, is that what you got? Did you get that? There you go. Gave me some chills. But not chilly enough to move the bell. The bell hasn't moved now. That's interesting to me. That's cool. Because I just about gave up on the bell as being... Greg, we call this a Tuesday night, don't we? Chuck, good to see you. Thank you. Over on my profile, Shane, Josh, I heard Shane's name.
Me. Private one.
No, those, I mean, that came through loud. I could feel it vibrate against my hand. Well, you never know. You never know. But I do help out on A, so I kind of have a job already on Tuesday nights. Maybe that's the case, huh? Maybe that's what's going on here. All right. Spirits, do you have anybody you want us to reach out to? Can you give us a name of someone you want us to reach out to, please?
For you.
Now, a lot of you heard private.
Dominated. Well, friend.
Just going through comments. So a couple of you heard, some of you heard Dominic, Dominique, and Dominating. Is there a Dominique here?
Like that.
What about Dominic? Dominic, are you here? Well, you never know, do you? Anything is possible. I once, for those of you who've heard this story 100 times, I once believe I did get John Lennon once. I really do, right here, in a session that Anne and I did right here, actually, a couple of years ago. And Jane Mansfield at a theater. That's a long story, but I believe we got Jane Mansfield also at a theater. Jane Mansfield, if you want to come back and say hi. When I'm talking, we got a female coming through. All right. Are there any spirits that want to cross over tonight? We're gonna cross over some spirits, folks. I don't want your energy, I want your intentions, okay? I'm gonna open up some light. And spirits, that is how you're gonna be able to cross over. You go to that light, okay? Do you see it? Do you see what I've opened up for you? Yes, it will work. You gotta have faith, okay? Do you see it? Okay. You gotta go to it. You gotta go to it and cross through, okay? Do it. If you want to cross over, you're gonna have to do it, okay? Why are you so doubtful tonight about doing so? I feel like that there is one that, at least one that doesn't believe it, doesn't want to do it. Are you able to cross? Your loved one's going to be there. You're not going to be judged, okay? Okay, that's feeling better. I'm feeling better now. Oh, do you feel that, folks? Someone, okay, someone crossed. You crossed. Okay. All right, I feel you. Wow. All right. Cool. All right, good. So did you all cross? Could someone respond to me, please? Just let me know you made it over. All right, I'm going to shut down this session. Yeah. I'm shutting down this session. Shutting down in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Thank you. All right. Whoa, huh? My goodness, my gracious. I have a couple more things I want to say, but before any of you head off, just please Please follow me on this. This session is over. We're closing the session. You are not allowed to contact us, take our energy, do anything with us. Unless you are a family member or a relative or a friend, that means no harm. You can communicate. But other than that, you are not allowed to communicate with us or take our energy or do anything of the sort, okay? And please make sure that you say that on your end, okay? We're going to close the session. Yeah, there's that. So yeah, that was pretty cool. That was neat. So I'm just kind of going through comments here. Holy cow. The obelisk just said love. That's what it said. Love. L-O-V-E. Love. I think this is the first time in a very, very long time that the obelisk has given consistently intelligent responses to what we're doing, what we're saying, what's going on around us. And that's pretty cool. That's pretty neat. I think the reason why you are all here is the same reason I'm here. I'm not here to scare people. I'm not here to freak people out with demons or stuff like that. This is what I'm here for. I'm here to get spirit, loved ones, whatever, connected to us and be able to feel the intention. So that was really, really pretty cool. That was fun to see that. Yeah, that was neat. Love. That's what the obelisk said. So cool. Actually, a little bit taken for words at the moment because I mean we've had a lot. We've had obviously Spirit Box going pretty well. We had the flashlight working out really well. The obelisk really. I mean, normally I use the obelisk 5. Maybe we use the obelisk 4 for a little while and see if we continue our luck with it and go from there. So yes, that's very cool. Folks, remember that Tuesdays and Thursdays belong to Ane. She's just being very. She couldn't be here tonight. She's being very nice, which she is, but also she can't be here tonight. She'll be back Thursday with 1-question readings. So bring your happy face. We'll all bring our manners, right? And we'll do that. And then. Also, I myself, I do this on a regular basis every Sunday, and I do this every Sunday at 10 p.m. Central Standard Time. It's late, so I get that, folks. It's late, so that's why we have a lot of people here who have not seen me before. 10 p.m. Sunday nights are kind of late, but they're worth it. I'm going to be honest. I think they're worth it. We tend to get some good stuff every time we all get together, so please consider that. I do a radio show off of AM 950 in the Twin Cities called GhostBox Radio. It's because of the internet. It's obviously all over the place. Also, I don't have a new episode Easter Sunday, but please, I am on every Sunday at 4 p.m. Central Standard Time. This is old. Don't look at this, but it just says you can go to am950radio.com and you can definitely hear my show. I like my show. It's all right. Also, folks, if you need to get a hold of me or you want to follow me, I just want to say that you can friend me on my Facebook profile page. My name is down here, Greg Bakun. You can follow me if you want, but that seems very impersonal. And I just feel like that there's no need to follow me. You could just we can be friends. If you have any questions, reach out to me. Also, my page, my paranormal team page is MN GhostBox on Facebook, /MN GhostBox, Minnesota GhostBox, or Parafriends Events. So that is kind of what I do. So other than that, folks, if you have any ill effects from this session, which you shouldn't, but if you do, reach out to me. We'll figure out what's going on. No one should have anything weird happening, but, just being honest. So with that, Thank you all very, very much. Appreciate it. I appreciate the support, the friendship, everything else. Hope to see you here on Thursday. You won't see me, but you'll see Ane, but I will be here. Otherwise, I will see you on Sunday at 10 p.m. Central Standard Time. We'll have more interaction with spirit. Take care, everyone, and good night.